Very insensitive. Arise TV anchors berate President Tinubu for meeting bereaved families of just attacks at the airport. Yes, he met them at the airport. And he was even saying that he will soon go. There is no light at the airport. You know how the woman is feeling. How can you know how the woman is feeling? Have they shot any of your child before? Have they shot any of your child before, gruesomely like that? The man is so insensitive. So he doesn't have empathy. He just, I don't understand it. I like, it is well. Arise TV anchors Ruben Abati and Rufai Oseni has berated President Tinubu for meeting with the bereaved family members in last Sunday's attack in Jos at the Plateau State Airport. You had to tell the woman to leave her house to come and meet you at the airport. You can't go to the house. You can't go into the community where that happened. You stayed at the airport. It is well. President Tinubu on Thursday evening marched to Abeprito to pay a condolence visit to the government and people of the state following the attack of Angwan that led to the passing of over 30 persons, while addressing the state government and members of the bereaved families at the airport. President Tinubu said he had only 10 minutes. Wahala. To leave the state as the airport lights for the runway weren't working. He said you have no light at the airport. Who made it so? Are you not the president that has refused to fix light issues in the country? So how will airports have lights? Imagine airports does not have lights. And I have to fly back within the next 10 minutes, he told the gathering. While analyzing the visit on TV this morning, Rufai described the president's action as insensitive, very, very. It's better you didn't go at all, safe, than to go and be saying you have only 10 minutes. There is no light. Kukuma don't go. Your point that the president should have gone inside Jos, you get, specifically to where the issue happened, where the tragedy happened, and paid his condolence visit to the bereaved family. So the president went to Jos but didn't go inside Jos. You can imagine. He was in the airport. I mean, what level of insensitivity to the plight of the people do we have in this country? He had the event at the airport and he was telling them, I don't have time because the airport will soon shut the lights, so I have to go. Why didn't you go into Jos town? Why didn't you go to where the incident happened? Just like he did in Yewata. Yewata gone. That Yewata he went, he didn't go to where the issue happened though. He just went to do photo ops in hospital with some other persons. The main place where that issue happened in Yewata, he never got there. He didn't go there. We thought it's a one-off point, but it's a pattern. For those that keep defending these things, I don't know when they are ever going to be sensible. You say you are there to commiserate with people. You have an event within the airport. You didn't get into town. You are the number one citizens. You have all the security might in this country. In his own submission, Abasi argued that if the president of Nigeria feels intimidated by the insecurity in Plateau State, what should the residents of the state then do? He was fully advised because what happens is when the president is visiting any part of the country, there will have been security briefings. The security people, whether the guards or the Ministry of Defense, did not understand empathy at all. At all. They are very wicked and heartless. Because if not, then you stayed at the airport, now to the parents of the family members of the deceased to come and meet you at the airport. You have only 10 minutes to spend. Hey God. It is well. What we know is that when the president is going to empathize with people who have faced any form of disaster or tragedy, he goes to the place where the tragedy took place so he can be seen to be identifying with the people. He doesn't care now. You know that he's rigging sure for him. And that rigging that they want to do is so sure for them. That's why they don't care. They don't bother about anything in this country. Abati added that it was very embarrassing for the president to say he had to leave early because there was no power on the roadway at the airport. If shamelessness was the person, imagine a whole president at the airport and there are no what's it called, lights. There's no light. Can imagine. They're so shameless. It is well. At Ogunto, she said, and yet some media are busy campaigning for such clueless person. You get, like with all of these things that people are saying, people will still vote for this person for second term. Now, suffer no dey tire now. In office, in a nation, insecurity and gross-looting of public treasury has crippled the economy, whilst at the same time increased hardship, pains and suffering on the masses, while political families were enjoying looting money like ants in the middle of sugar. No be small. Godwin Ozuzu says, to take away from the visit, Tinubu has unwittingly told Nigerians not to vote for him in 2027 because he has not given the light he promised. 2. His campaign in 2027 should only hold at airports. He should never attempt entering the towns and villages. Exactly. It is people of just see him in their community when it's time for election. They know what to do. They know the right thing to do. It's them that will tell them what to do. Alain Kaladapo says, is it alright for the media to criticize on air and form an opinion on the president of Nigeria? Why not? Why not if not? Don't you have freedom of speech again? There's freedom of speech now, so they can say anything they want to say. This is that is how cheap and valueless it sees Nigerians. It is a pure demonstration of how worthless it sees Nigeria. Why the security personnel protect your son everywhere he goes? And yet Nigerians don't have any means of protection. Nothing. Nobody is protecting us. It's just God that is keeping us alive. Sir Jami says Tinubu aka didn't go to just to pay homage to the victim. He only went to commission the airport, and the governor haven't finished his work, therefore he must return home. Simple, can imagine. Richard says, how could you admit lack of electricity as a reason? Did you not swear to give us light? And not vote for you when you fail to? We shall obey you, not and never, to return. Okay? The next says, Rufai, can you risk your own life for others? If you have been intimidated with the uncertainty of your security in a place, Mr. President may have been updated on the situation there and advised him to leave for his own lifestyle, telling that's not better than leaving abruptly without notice. Listen, this one, they talk rubbish. Richard says, imagine, I've never heard such coming from even the poorest nations of the earth with security challenges. Does going there increase your empathy? James Otley said the truth of the matter is that if Tinubu was elected by those who lied, he would have shown sympathy in spite of all. He is still a human being. But Tinubu made himself a president. He bought it with his money. He's not there by people's vote at all. Let's not get it twisted. Exactly. And listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.